do.
Go away.
What the hell are you doing?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm doing whatever it is I want to do.
Go away. Go away.
What's that supposed to mean?
Go away.
Wait.
If you knock married woman, they must knock your wife.
This woman did not cheat on her husband. Yes, you cannot call what she did cheating because she was already done with him. The marriage was already over.
I think it's Frank and his wife. His issue is not really because the wife cheated. It's because of who she cheated with.
I don't really give a fuck what people say. I don't really care. But I know you're still young.
Guys, this matter don't tire me. What is happening? Chike is beginning to take a bold step. Oh, another leaked voice note just came out. Chike is proposing to, what's her name? Frank and Edoho'S wife, Sandra. Chike, you get mind though. I will play the voice record that was leaked. This matter, you don't tire me. So it's not only that you slept with the wife, but you still want to marry the wife. Like the woman used charm hold you. The woman, a lot happened. They said a lot in this voice clip. A lot happened. The proposal, the marriage. The man was even convinced. It is even the woman that is controlling Chike. It's even the woman that is convincing Chike. Hey guys, what is happening? Frank and Edoho. Frank and Edoho. I think you should go spiritual. Go and battle this spiritual. Go and pray for your marriage, for the sake of your children. Like Sandra. Now so Chike, this thing sweet rich. Guys, please watch the video and make sure you drop your thoughts, because your thought is very important. Drop your thought on the comment section, because these things are beginning to get out of hand. Listen to the end. Listen to what other marriage to another person's wife. Somebody, Chike was even telling her that they should finalize the divorce fast. So they go, guys, listen to it yourself. I don't have much to say.
You fuck what people say. I don't really care. But I know you're still younger, and you still care, and you still want to be perceived in a certain way. You know, but at the end of the day, what's important? Is it a blog post for 2 weeks? 2 months? Can we be in the news for 6 months? So what are we saying? It's definitely going to be a backlash. Will it affect your music career? No.
That happens. That comes with what's happening. Very custodial talent. You think so?
Eventually, yes. Eventually. See, let me tell you something. I'll give you an example with me, and it's very different. Listen, don't do that. Chere, go do now. I'll give you an example of me in my career. Something that Chere no now. Listen. And it may not be the same analogy, but just listen. So, one time in my career, especially, not even one time, when I worked with Toke Makinwa, she felt like she could. Of course, I did Toke's 2 homes. What are you saying you did? When I designed her homes for her, I did the first home. No, not for her. What the fuck? She can't afford getting a day more. I work for Toke Makinwa. How? So when I worked in her, for her projects, first house. 3 years later, she came back and we were doing the second house, and there were issues that she complained about, and it escalated because she came to social media to rant about it and everything. Do you know that at that point, it felt like she spoiled my business in terms of, because I had an image, let me say, or a brand, let me say, of people, thinking everything was perfect, and she came on social media and scattered it. And that was when I knew that people in my industry had major beef for me, right? I swear down. That's when I knew that nobody even likes me, right? At that period, because everybody had 1,000,000,001 things to say about how they perceived me. Even people who had not met me, right? So listen now, I'm getting somewhere. My highest paying client came out from that rubbish. That's this guy's house. This is his second home I'm doing for him. My highest paying client came out of all that mess. And when my client approached me. He met me through that Tokemakinwa, that Insta blog rubbish. He met me. He said, who are these people? He goes to my page. He's like, why if this is the rubbish? When he called me, he said, this is the rubbish you did for Toke, do it for me. That's what he said to me. Yes, I can't forget him. He says, oh, is this what they're complaining about? Oh, what happened? And I explained, okay, little issues that could have been sorted out behind the scene. And she decided to call me out because I fucking blocked her. I was in Miami and she was blowing up my phone, so I blocked her. And then she felt slighted, right? And I just said the client, and, the client was like, you know what, come and do the rubbish in my house. And his first house was in Ikoyi too, somewhere in Ikoyi. And I didn't just do his house, he gave me his friend's other house. So I got 2 projects from that craziness. So what am I trying to say here? I'm not saying that let's say if this comes out, you may have a backlash, but everything will still work in your favor. I'm a huge believer of that. Your career will not go down. You may have backlash. Of course, all your enemies will come out. You never say everybody get enemy now. Me waiting say everybody love me before. Now there I can't no say nobody send your papa. Quite all right. And it was a tough time for me. I'm not even going to lie. But what did it do for me? I had to sit up and rework my whole business. Yes, and I upped my game. Exactly. Exactly. No, when I posted my new project, the same people, in fact, I got more followers, and the same people were saying, oh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. I remember you from that Toke matter. Oh, this is nice. I followed you from that Toke matter. Exactly. And I marked them X. Those people till today, I don't even fuck with them. People that were really my close people, that I thought, these guys in the industry are my people. Those were the people that showed themselves.
I'm telling you, it helps you bring out their leg on your woman.
Exactly. So what am I trying to say? I'm sorry we are all caught in the crossfire, but if push comes to shove, nobody will die.
Just maybe it's, one says so. I see the first block on it. There's a part of me that's human that just says, what the fuck is this?
I know.
You understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people have worked, people that have been lost jobs, people that have done maybe SARS, like a lot of people are married. You know, get what I'm saying. So this is so they will distance themselves, but they want their partner to think that they've solved. This is your boy that you're always sorting out. We think they happen. You also what I'm trying to see. Like everybody, question is just like tomorrow, if they judge is possible, corrupt, speak out all the cases he has judged. I know what I'm saying. Even if they are good murderers in the prison and the rest, they just pull up because it is compromised. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Also, you are dealing here at advancing age. Most the paying people, I get what I'm saying. So imagine the people that don't want to decide, that make sure they open doors for me, they're all going to run for cover because nobody wants their husband asking them, until they have to go here. Are you not seeing what I'm saying?
But then people will rise up too to help. It's not like you're not now just going to be like that. Other people too will rise up and help you if they need to.
That's true. The truth is that if the worst happened, then no one wants to.
Exactly. That's why the worst never happens.
Yeah, but that's what I'm so worried about. What I'm worried about is that this one has come out of marriage before. So this might just be like, just no matter what, right? It just has to write it again. I get what I'm saying, like it's been there.
I know.
Do you understand? So that's much of them. I don't want to say more time. It's been there. Yeah, so somebody before gets out of the process before. Oh, yes. Yes, hurry, sugar. Do you understand?
Yeah, but at this point,
Miss Alma, you got check that date on the date on that now. See, you check out if you already okay. Yes, I can hear.
say you can.
Analyze.
Chike don't try at all. I'm not gonna leave Chike now. I'm not gonna leave Chike. One of the reasons why men don't touch married women is because they don't want it done to them. Because if you mark person right, they must mark your own. Thank you, Holyfield. If you knock married woman they must knock your wife. So no, they knock married woman. They say Chike don't release album. And because there are people willing to buy, that's the problem. You see, that's the problem. Like I said earlier on, Frank Edoho might be a victim, his wife might be a victim, Chike is not a hero. All of you women celebrating Chike, you are useless. If right now you're among people celebrating Chike.
This woman did not cheat on her husband. Yes, you cannot call what she did cheating because she was already done with him. The marriage was already over. She was already mentally done with him, emotionally done with him. With the receipts she brought out today, how the man is to abuse her mentally, emotionally, do you guys still think she's wrong for what she did? Like, men always think they're the only one who is polygamous in nature. They're the only ones who see beautiful girls and admire them even when they're married or in a relationship. Guess what? Women are more polygamous. Like, but that loyalty, that thing, that respect for the relationship, that, oh, I can't even look at this man because it's not even possible. I have a man, so I can't even think about anything. But once I see fine girl, I don't think about how I go knock the girl, how I go spend money for the girl, how I go cheat with the girl, how I even keep the girl as girlfriend while you're married. It's not as if we cannot think that same way too about other men, but we don't even want to think about it. When the thought comes, we cancel it because we want to be loyal to the man who does not even deserve the loyalty. You know, now the man is talking because of only. First, madam, just finalize that divorce. You want to divorce and enjoy your life. You were in bondage. I'm in full support, 100%. Even if there's anything like 200%, I am 200% in support of you because I am so mad. I am. Look at the reply he was giving this woman. She was, imagine telling your husband that you caught him red-handed. Instead of him to get say sorry, he's telling you cry more. Like, I don't give a heck, girl.
Not cheat in the marriage, she cheat outside the marriage. What is paining her husband is because of the handsome guy, the celebrity that cheated on. If you want to laugh, you laugh. That is none of my business. So everybody, it's not as if I want to support the woman, but the truth is that go through the woman's story, what she put out there. The woman did not cheat in the marriage. She cheated outside the marriage. What is I'm coming. Did not cheat in the marriage. She cheat outside the marriage. What is paining her husband is because of the handsome guy, the celebrity that cheated on. If you want to laugh, you laugh. That is none of my business. All of you that is here, tomorrow this same thing can happen, and I'm sure a lot of us that is here will even do worse than that woman did. That woman is the one sponsoring all the lavish life that man is doing, protecting the man. Excuse me, but I'm there. The one sponsoring everything, and the woman have all her evidence with the man cheating with all these big brother Naija people. Nobody is saying that. This is not right. Why are you people just after woman, talking down on woman because you are a woman? We should see that and hide under the pillow. No, it's not going to happen again. We are all woman beings. When you cheat, I cheat. Let me tell you something. I'm coming. Why? Allow me to talk. I say so. I say when you cheat, I cheat. It doesn't mean I will cheat.
I think that when it comes to this marriage thing, right, Nigerian men think that when they get married, it makes their wife immune to cheating. That is why they can go about and do everything and then they expect forgiveness. I think it's Frank Edoho and his wife. His issue is not really because the wife cheated. It's because of who she cheated with. He's shocked that a woman, after having how many children, can still be found attractive by a superstar, somebody that is finer, more socially placed, younger, and the issue I have is people coming to say if a woman or a man cheats, you people will say, oh, the woman should not go and confront the side chick. So why are you confronting Chike? Are you a man? Why would you confront Chike? Single people did not follow you to the court to do your vow. We didn't follow you to the church to do your vow. We didn't come to your family members. So I don't agree with the fact that saying single people should stay away from married people. Married people instead should stay away from single people. So women cheating back in marriage is a reaction to the serial cheating that men have been doing for years. So it is a response to the system. For you, it is a response to the system. So if you really want, cheating is a reaction. The woman cheating back is a reaction to the system. And I don't think it is about the cheating. It's about who cheated. Because we are not addressing Frank that has been a serial cheat with evidence. We are not addressing the malice. But once the wife cheated back with somebody younger and fresher, it becomes an issue. So to be frank, Chike is not the problem.
See anything about Frank Edoho, Sandra Edoho, and Chike? You see, my dear brothers and sisters, the institution of marriage is under attack. It's under attack. You see, when men stopped praying, that is when you notice that wives started to become adulterous. And the way the world is going, a man who does not pray, they will snatch your wife. You see, there is no perfect woman out there. How many do you want to marry? You marry the first one, you say this. You marry the second one, you say this. All women behave alike. So there's no perfect woman out there. And that is why you should build your marriage. Now you push her out. People say, oh, she did this one, she did that one. It reflects badly on you. Everybody will say, you are the one that married this type of woman. That says a lot about the type of man that you say you are. It says a lot. And I feel men are giving up too easily. too easily. Someone like Frank Edoho now, who is his pastor? Who does he submit to? Okay? This type of things is not by gra-gra. It's not by gra-gra. You war it in the spiritual. Who is Chike? You will war it. You will fight the battle in the spirit, and it will be made manifest in the physical. Somebody is messing with your wife. You are texting the person. Say, leave my wife alone. You are not ready to fight. You are not yet ready to fight. A man is messing with your wife. You are texting him. You are texting him. You don't yet know your power. You will war it out. By the time you enter 21 days, 31 days dry fasting, you take the Daniel fast. It will be as if fire caught the person messing with your wife. They will leave your wife for you. I feel the institution of marriage is under attack. Men are no longer praying men. People are no longer covering the shame of their wives. They push them out to be devoured. So everybody will use it to still do you now. Say, it's not you that married this person. So the whole thing is just a messy situation. It's a messy situation. A lot of men are saying, oh, if my wife does this, if my wife mentions chicken him, I will push her out. Are you not saying that it is the devil that is working? That is working? Do you think marriage is easy? It's not. So, personally, Frank Edoho should have warred it out. Should have prayed. Break away patterns. Patterns of your father's house, patterns of your mother's house. War it out. You will not see all these things flying. Now you are bugging somebody's private vehicle. You are getting all of that. This thing. You didn't think of the children. You didn't think of the children. For the sake of your children, you forgive your wife. Even if your wife decides to file divorce, you can still pray for a reconciliation. It happens. People can divorce and come back together. Do you understand? So a lot of people are giving up too easily on their families. I don't have much to say. I'm just very, very worried and confused how nobody is seeing the spiritual angle to things. Nobody has even mentioned God in all of this. Nobody has even mentioned what the Bible says in terms of forgiveness. Marriage teaches you forgiveness. Teaches you tolerance. Everybody's just saying, why did she should have walked away. She should have just divorced. When did we start encouraging divorce in our society? People are now saying, oh, she should have just divorced now. She should have just, this is when? Are we now encouraging divorce? What happened to the effectiveness of prayer? Or are we simply saying that prayer does not work when a woman is the one committing adultery? Is prayer selective of the gender? No. How can we say that? Okay? In the beginning, it was not so. For this very reason, a man shall leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife. And cleave to his wife. Men who pray, they don't collect their wives. I'm telling you this. What I'm telling you are kingdom principles.
You guys saw the video that Frank Edoho posted. At this point, I'm already tired of Frank and his wife, but he posted like a less than 5-second clips where he alleged that Sandra was the one that was domestically abusive. Number one, there was nothing in that video. She literally said, what do you want me to do? I'm doing what I can do. Somebody was triggered. And Frank Edoho was the one triggering Sandra. Okay, let's assume that Sandra is the one that is domestically abusive. What about your first wife? You used to hit your first wife too. So it's not like it was new that you are innocent. You are not innocent. Again, me, I want to take myself off the case because there's so much things that is happening in Nigeria that we are just chasing trends, pursuing Chike, but the country is going into shambles. People are being kidnapped daily, and Nigeria is bleeding. And I really wish that we could focus on that instead. But the truth is that whoever that cutie Jules is, and whatever agenda she's running on her page, it does not make sense. It's as if her page was just created to spew Sandra. To just pour hate on Sandra because she actually showed a screenshot between she and Frank Edoho where they were chatting, right? So she apparently has a very good relationship with Frank Edoho because Frank Edoho was even telling her not to post some things and she was like, oh, sorry, I'm going to post it. You get what I mean? So glamour or grandma, either is a glamour as a makeup artist or a grandma as an old person, I don't wish to know. But the truth is that whatever the account is spewing, it has to stop. It's just a propaganda against Sandra. We can now see where the page is tilting to. It's not tilting towards justice. It's tilting towards defaming Sandra. That's what I see it as. And to be honest, the marriage is already scattered. Like they have been, according to what I've had, is more than 2 years divorced right now. So why are they coming right now to appeal to the public? What are they going to get from the public? Aside from the fact that we have already known who Frank is, which is a good thing, and you guys should stop giving him microphone. I don't know why you guys keep taking Frank Edoho to podcast. Nigeria is just a crazy country because why do you keep taking him to podcast for him to spew his misogynistic ideologies? Why? I've always said men should not be given microphone. You guys have platformed people like Solomon Buchi, platform people like man like Pharaoh. Now you guys are platforming Edoho. Again, we cannot get this change if we keep doing this. We cannot get this true liberation if we keep doing this, especially us as women. Report his pages. Make sure that you guys are unfollowing him. Do not follow these people. Be reporting their page. That's what we should be doing.
Now that Chike and Frank Edoho buzz is gradually going down, let's have real discussion as a woman. I know that since this whole Chike and the Frank Edoho's wife issue came up on the media, my gender, we have been very, very happy. And we have been happy not because many of us want to actually cheat on our partners, but because we are just happy because men are having a taste, a dose, a taste of their own medicine, like what they've been doing all these years, and they keep looking for 1 or 2 reasons to justify it. At least a woman have done it, and they are obviously pained. That's why so many of us have been very happy, like we've been catching cruise with this whole thing. But then at the end of the day, let's have a discussion. I hope you know that Frank Edoho'S wife wouldn't have been able or even thought of doing what she did if she wasn't financially independent. Talk. I know that so many of you, like I said, you are not looking to cheat on your partners or whatever. No. And sometimes marriages can break not just because of affairs, not just because of extramarital affairs, or even though it's extramarital affair, it might not be from your side as the woman. It might be that your husband is the one constantly cheating on you and, you know, making you feel less of a human being. Because if your partner is constantly cheating on you with another person outside your marriage, it makes you feel small. It makes you feel you are not adequate. It makes you feel like you're not enough for him or you're not enough for her. You begin to question yourself, self-worth. You begin to like, oh, inferiority complex will just come into like, maybe I'm not as beautiful as those women he's living with, or maybe I'm not good in bed, just like that man she's doing it with outside. You get my point? But at the end of the day, if anything happens, will you be able to stand and accept whatever you did with your full chest? The reason you see Frank Edoho'S wife now, she has not denied anything since it happened though. Since this whole news broke out on the media, she didn't deny it. She only said that before she started doing everything she did, that her husband, now have done even worse. That her husband was the one that pushed her. What she simply said is that her husband's action led to her reaction, and that her reaction was her going out to have an affair with Chike. And she's saying, yes, I did it. Everybody move on with your life. She owned them with her full chest. You know why she's able to do that? Because she's not dependent on the man. She has something that she's doing. Because even in her write-up, she said that she's been the one taking care of their 2 kids, even in the marriage, and even after the marriage broke. A woman that is groveling under her husband, a woman that waits for her husband to give her money to buy pants, to give her mangi, a woman that doesn't have her own pocket, her own bank account, a woman that cannot feed herself for 1 month without the assistance of her husband or a man or the opposite gender, a woman that is always begging for urgent 2K cannot do that. Do you get? A woman that is always running to her mother, even when you're in your husband's house, you're running to your mother, mommy, oh, my children never pay school fees, oh, daddy, oh, always asking for assistance. I am not saying that your family cannot help you. That's not what I'm saying. But a woman that is entirely dependent on other people's pockets cannot do something that own up with her full chest, cannot even think of living a toxic or an abusive marriage. So my point is, as a woman, I'm not saying you are going to cheat on your spouse. No, I'm not saying that you should consider it, because at the end of the day, whether I like it or not, cheating is not good. Whether it was done by a man or it was done by a woman, it hurts. Except you have not been cheated on you by your loved one, you will not know how bad it is. You don't know the feeling. It's a very bad feeling. It hurts. Okay, I'm not saying that's what you are planning to do it, but my what I'm pointing at, get something doing, just in case anything happens. Because at the end of the day, nobody's praying for a broken marriage. Nobody's praying for. I don't think there's anybody that will enter marriage with the mindset of, oh, let me just